Self-driving vans will carry passengers for the first time this morning in a Texas city. The app-based service starts a 6-month pilot project in Frisco, north of Dallas. Drive.ai is the first company to launch a self-driving test with passengers since an Uber SUV in autonomous driving mode killed a pedestrian in Arizona this year. Only on CBS This Morning, Kris Van Cleave got early access to the program and filed this report.
Good morning. This sign won't say human driver for long because today this car is going fully autonomous and it's going to be taking passengers. Now, this comes at a time when there are still some questions about safety in self-driving cars.
I'm super excited. I'm really intrigued to see how this goes, too, because it's kind of wild.
Ryan Thompson was among the first to sign up to use the new autonomous vehicle service Drive.ai launches today in Frisco, Texas. His first ride started by pushing that green button. You anxious at all?
A little. This is something that you hear about on the news or online or whatever, but you don't really get a chance to actually experience yourself.
The vans will operate in autonomous mode on a nearly 2-mile route with a safety driver on board, going between a giant office park with 10,000 workers and a nearby dining and entertainment complex. Over the next 6 months, the company plans to add more destinations and phase out that safety driver.
What we're trying to do is provide transportation solutions for people between work, play, and stay.
Sort of last mile issue.
Right.
Drive.ai joins Waymo, owned by Google's parent company, in running self-driving vehicles with passengers. Uber stopped its passenger tests after its crash in March killed a pedestrian. So you feel like that type of accident's an avoidable accident?
It is something that we have absolutely designed around, and then we are taking every precaution that we can to make sure that type of incident doesn't happen.
The vans have radar on the grille, infrared LiDAR sensors, and 10 cameras on the roof to give them a 360-degree view of the road. They also feature screens on their sides, front and rear, alerting pedestrians and drivers to what the driverless car is doing. Inside, this screen shows passengers what the car sees. Do you have any safety concerns with this launching?
We feel very confident in its ability to be safe in our community and safer than the human driver would be.
Frisco Mayor Jeff Cheney.
I feel strongly that this is very much a test and to get public acceptance. But when we come back and look at Frisco 5 years from now and certainly 10 years from now, it will be all over our roads.
Testing self-driving cars on public roads remains controversial as federal regulations are stalled on Capitol Hill, and recent polls show nearly 70% of Americans are uncomfortable with sharing the road with an autonomous vehicle. Only 21% say they'd be likely to ride in one.
They should be using proving grounds right now. It's simply too dangerous.
Automotive News Editor-in-Chief Keith Crane.
Proving grounds are the place to test unproven technology. There's a lot of great stuff in the autonomous vehicle, but we don't know if they work yet.
It's trippy to be in the car that's driving itself.
It's very trippy.
Ryan Thompson went from skeptic to superfan in about 2 miles.
Like, I would hop in this without a driver in a heartbeat. I'm that confident, and we've been doing this for a couple minutes.
If all goes well with the pilot, the plan is to expand the service to more of Frisco and make it permanent here. For CBS This Morning, Kris Van Cleave, Frisco, Texas.
It's the future. It's here.
These stories are going to, in 5 to 10 years, these stories are all going to look so quaint.
Antiquated.
Yeah, right, and antiquated.
And the self-driving cars that don't want to be on the road with human piloted cars, right?
Right.